Begin by finding a comfortable position. Allow your body to settle and allow your eyes to close down, and allow yourself to become curious about just how relaxed you can become over the next few moments, because there's nowhere to go, nothing to solve, nothing to accomplish, nothing to figure out. Only this moment, only now. And as you begin to breathe, you may notice that every exhale creates a little more space, a little more softness, a little more surrender. And as you continue breathing, imagine now that before you appears the most extraordinary observatory you have ever seen. A magnificent circular tower made entirely of crystal starlight, floating effortlessly between worlds, suspended somewhere between Earth and eternity. And in the center of this observatory is a beautiful spiral staircase made of luminous white stone, softly glowing, inviting you inward, inviting you deeper. And with each step you descend, your conscious mind begins to relax, taking the last 10 steps floating downward, 9 drifting deeper, 8 allowing yourself to let go, 7 feeling lighter, 6 more spacious, 5 the world growing quieter, 4 your body softening, 3 the mind unwinding, 2 the nervous system settling, 1 and finally 0, arriving at the center, the still point, the place beneath all pressure, the place beneath all urgency, the place where time no longer chases you. And as you arrive here, you notice an enormous sphere suspended at the center of the room, a magnificent orb made entirely of living light. And as you look closer, you realize something remarkable. This sphere is time itself. Not clocks, not calendars, not deadlines, but the energetic field of time. And it's alive, breathing, moving, shifting, dancing, like a galaxy, like a river, like a song. Notice its colors. Notice the way light spirals through it. Perhaps you tune into the golds or silvers, perhaps shades you've never seen before. And as you listen, you hear gentle cosmic harmonies moving through the sphere, ancient frequencies, soft vibrations, like the universe humming a lullaby. And as you breathe, you may notice subtle aromas beginning to drift through the observatory. Fresh rain, night blooming jasmine, ocean air, cedar forests, or perhaps the scent of freedom itself. And now something magical begins to happen. You notice that every pressure you've ever carried around time exists as a tiny floating symbol within the sphere. Deadlines, expectations, ages, milestones, regrets, worries, timelines, all floating before you. And for the first time, you see clearly. These are not time. These are stories about time. And now, a radiant being approaches, perhaps a guide, perhaps your higher self, perhaps someone ancient and wise, a presence that knows exactly who you are. And they smile because they know a secret your soul has always known. Time is not fixed. Time is experienced. And experience is created by consciousness. And finally, this being begins to gently place a hand on your shoulder. All at once, you discover something extraordinary. You can interact with this sphere. And as you reach out, you gently imagine taking out one future worry, one thing that you've been carrying, one thing that feels urgent, one thing you've convinced yourself must happen immediately, and you hold it in your hands, noticing its size, its weight, noticing its color, and now you decide to simply move it further away and further away and further away until it becomes a tiny dot, losing all of its emotional charge. And you realize it does not belong in this moment. Feel what you feel in your body, the spaciousness, the relief, the freedom. And now you notice something beautiful approaching, a dream, a possibility, a future version of you, the one that's already figured everything out, healed, arrived, become, and now you begin to draw that closer and closer and closer, noticing just how quickly your nervous system responds, how naturally your body aligns, how effortlessly possibility moves towards you. And you begin to realize time is a relationship, and relationships can change, can they not? Now, the sphere begins to rotate, slowly at first, then gracefully, and as it spins, all timelines that do not serve you begin dissolving. Pressure dissolving, comparison dissolving, scarcity dissolving, fear dissolving, not enough time dissolving, too late dissolving, falling behind dissolving, everything dissolved into particles of light, returning to source, returning to possibility, returning to love. And now, in the center of the sphere, a new timeline emerges. Your highest timeline. Not the perfect timeline. Not the easiest timeline. The most aligned timeline. The timeline where trust replaces urgency. The timeline where peace replaces pressure. The timeline where life unfolds through divine timing. Step into it now. Notice what you see. Listen to what you hear. What sounds surround this version of you? The conversations, the laughter, the freedom. Smell the scents, the air, the energy, the beauty. Notice how your body feels. Open, relaxed, expanded, safe. Because this version of you understands something incredibly profound. Nothing meant for you can miss you. Nothing meant for you requires panic. Nothing meant for you requires self-abandonment. The future is not chasing you. Life is not behind. You are not behind. You are unfolding exactly as intended. And now this truth settles deeply into every single cell inside of your body, every tissue, every muscle, every memory, every timeline. And you begin repeating softly within, I have an abundance of time. I am supported by life. I release all urgency. I trust divine timing. I am exactly where I need to be. Life unfolds for me with grace. I no longer chase time. I walk as time. And as these truths continue integrating over the coming days and weeks and months ahead, your relationship with time will continue evolving with only more ease, more trust, more presence, more freedom, more peace. And with this anchored completely into your subconscious mind and your body, you begin returning now, bringing this new awareness back with you into your body, into your breath, into your life, knowing that the pressure has been released entirely, knowing that time is now your ally, knowing that you can return to this place whenever you choose. And so you take a deep breath in, feeling your body, feeling the room, feeling the support beneath you, then slowly, gently returning in 5, as you bring your awareness back in 4, returning with more energy in 3, feeling completely refreshed in 2, bringing back peace and spaciousness in 1, and opening your eyes when you're ready as you return to remember you were never running out of time. You were simply being invited back into the present moment where life has always been waiting for you. Taking the deepest breath of your day, inhale. And exhale as you return into the world with an anchored sense of peace.